The most effective and low-cost way to build your email list right now is with real ads. But you have to set them up right. Are you ready to start building your email list with real ads? Stay tuned. Hey, if you're new to my corner of the internet, I'm Coco Mendez, a Facebook ad strategist who helps clear complexities of Facebook ads for service-based business owners like yourself. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more up-to-date Facebook ad tips, resources, and tutorials. So here's some benefits on using real ads to build that email list. 1, there's a lower CPR, cost per result. 2, you're building your email list in your sleep. And 3, you're gaining more potential clients to put in your nurturing email sequence. The campaign objective to use for this is conversions. And here's what you'll need in order to complete. 1, have a converting lead magnet or multiple lead magnets to test. 2, native looking reels to promote that lead magnet. 3, warm audiences that you've created ahead of time. 4, of course, your ad copy. Now, if you need a little help, be sure to grab your free ad copy templates. The link is in the description below. And last but most definitely not least, you need a budget for your campaign. So when is this strategy the most effective? This campaign is most effective if you previously have been warming up your audience with either a brand awareness, video view ad, or organic content. Now that you have everything prepped, let's go ahead and build that campaign. All right, and here we go. One important thing while I'm writing in my title for my campaign, I forgot to mention, you can always pause this tutorial and put that together, but make sure that you have already created your landing page or whatever funnel that your audience is going to be able to swap their email addresses for in order to get that lead magnet that you have for them. So again, just for example purposes, that's what I'm going with the title. Then we're going to go on into, you can either click next, or you can always click on the side over here to get to whatever section of your ad that you have. So I already have the pixel in. I am going to use my lead conversions. Now we're scrolling down here to audiences, like I mentioned before, so you can execute this as quickly as possible. We already have our audiences made. And let's see, let's go to lookalike, just so you can see and have a better idea. With that custom audience alone, if you ever come into this situation, there's no conversions. A little trick that I do is I go ahead and add on the lookalike audience. It will neither hurt or hinder your results, because obviously you want results, right? So I also, with this number here, this on the side, I just want you to understand that this is all estimates. These are guidelines, and it clearly says right here, it is estimates. So make sure you are just taking yourself away from what you see in that number. Of course, Facebook is giving you an estimate. There's no guarantees, but if we're putting all of this together correctly, then we should be able to achieve whatever goal that you set out in the first place. So keep that in mind. For the purpose of this example, I am going to keep everything on automatic placements, and I'm going to show you why in the next step, because I am testing for something specifically. Now, with that being said, I also want to show you if I click a manual placement, because obviously, we're talking about Reels ads. So we're going to just take a look so you can have a glimpse. I know people struggle with even wanting to touch and see these numbers move, but that's the whole purpose. Until you hit that green publish button, I highly encourage you to click around, take a look at the numbers, and really see what you can get from the results. So for the sake of this example, let's click off everything as if we were going to do just specifically Reels. So the placement is only on Reels. Obviously, Facebook does not have enough information. So this is why at the moment, I am going to be clicking everything. Don't freak out. I feel like a lot of people just kind of freak out because, if we're using a Reel and it's going into these other placements, what's going to happen? I mean, at the moment right now, it's not, I'm telling you, that's why we test. It's not a big deal. You have to get away from that. I understand we're dealing with money, but this is the reason why we'll put strategies behind everything so we don't have to worry about little things like that. So I'm going to switch back to automatic placements. Again, there it is, back again. So making sure that conversion is on. Before we move forward, let's go back up here and do the title. All right, now we can head over to our physical ad in itself. Make sure it's the correct Facebook page and the correct Instagram account. Now we are going to scroll down to Add Creative, click on Add Media, Add Videos. So in this example, I am already created my reel, my native looking reel video. Again, yes, we're going across different placements, but I am testing out something different. Another thing I noticed, a lot of people freak out when there's things like that, but honestly, like this, for example, Facebook right column, I mean, only people who are using their desktop will actually even see this. So I'm not very worried about that because there's such a high percentage of people on mobile anyway. And then Instagram Shop, I am not selling something for money, so I'm not concerned about that either. Let's scroll back down. Okay, now let's take our first copy and I'm just gonna plug that in there. And I'm going to change the call to action. Call to action, I mean, it really depends. I'm only using download so that because it is a free downloadable lead magnet. So next you are going to attach the URL for the funnel that you are taking them, or the landing page and so on that you're taking them to. And now let's just double, triple check. I always say this, don't get click happy and then go straight to the publish button. The more edits that you're doing to the campaign, the worse off you're going to see your results. So always double, triple check with everything that you have. And so this one, we're going to call it copy A. So what I am doing, I'm actually going to be testing out different ad copy. So, because I know this particular reel is already doing very well and it has proven in the past, I'm not just using any old video or creating something brand new. This has already given me proven results organically and even some other video view ads before, so I know this video works. What I want to do is I want to test out copy, especially because Facebook has rolled out a new little suggestion, if you say, that if your copy is less than 280 characters, it will convert more. But it has proven before for other things. I just still like to always test. That is the key, is to always test. Okay, and also your ads manager may not look exactly like mine. Facebook is always just adding new things, and your ads manager may look slightly different, but all the basics are there. There is also an advanced preview if you really are just concerned about how the look is. Again, I've been doing this so long, just trust in the process and in what you're writing. This is why there's always a strategy behind things, so you don't have to nitpick over every single little thing. But if you wanted to kind of see how things look in the different placements, this is what it will look like. So let's get out of that. Okay, so once again, making sure that everything is filled out. For this example, I am testing copy, not really the creative in itself, but because it will be going into the Reels ad placement, I am using a native looking reel and just changing around the copy because it is also going to different placements as well. So from here, everything's checked off. All you have to do is go ahead and click on that green publish button. I'll catch you on my next video coming your way on 5 mistakes to avoid when building your email list with Reel.